Well, this feels very different to a stream. Okay, let's do it. Who'd have thought an intro would be so difficult to do? Hello, loves. My name is Knittseh, or as I'll probably go through in this video. That sounds weird. A little bit about myself and what this channel is kind of about. I don't know what my eyebrow was doing there, but we've got loads of Twitch and stuff. So for those that don't know me, my name is Holly-Beth and I am 24 years old. I am from southeast East Midlands of England in the UK, and I have lived here my entire life, born here, raised here, etc. So I currently stream on Twitch. I have been doing so for years. Scary. And so that is what I do. It's kind of my full-time thing. It's difficult to classify it as that because it's not really a job, but I kind of got pushed into it being full-time because of sort of life situations and medical conditions and my health and previous, not issues, but like injuries from previous work. Before that, I was a dog groomer for about 5 years. For 5 years. So, and I was working with animals before. So yes, that is me very briefly. And yeah, I figured that I would kind of make some sort of introduction video. I don't know if that's a good idea. I hope this sounds okay. I am literally using my stream setup for recording this, so I kind of am hoping it sounds okay. So being online isn't necessarily new to me, but and I've been doing a couple YouTube videos here and there over the years, but nothing that actually is so specific to what I love to do, and that is crafts and majorly knitting. I have been knitting for, well, non-stop. I've been knitting for about 7 months, give or take. Constant. And oh gosh, I started learning when I was, before I was 10, I think, years old. And I was doing it for a while, and unfortunately the only reason I stopped is because I didn't really have the best childhood, in the sense of that I was bullied quite heavily, and unfortunately this is one of the things that the kids took a little bit of a disliking to, and it's one of the things I got heavily bullied for. Yeah, I did stop, but I continued with my craft, and I've been very, very crafty since I was very young. Doing all the way back when I was really like tiny, but I can't, some of this stuff I can't even remember what it's called. But you know, like your typical like hammer beads. I was making bracelets. I was painting. I was drawing. I was really into drawing back then. I was make these kind of like you'd use threads and beads, and you'd kind of like wrap the threads through. I don't really know how to explain that. Um, but yeah, that's kind of very strange, but kind of the way that I started. I started basic sewing. When I say basic, I mean like basic. Um, we're talking just stitching things back together when things were broken. I started that maybe around a similar time, and I kind of self-taught that, and I learned a little bit from my mum, kind of, but that was mainly just self-taught because I was fed up with things always breaking, so just wanted everything to get fixed all the time. um but yeah, I've always been very into crafts, um down to weaving and things like that. So but knitting has always been a very big thing for me. I have touched on crochet a little bit. but not as much, so a handful of times. But I'm actually really excited to take that a little bit deeper and a little bit further, and that goes for like embroidery and sewing as well, because I want to actually sew my own clothes and things like that going forward. And I really, 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 really hope that will happen. So that's a little bit about me in a nutshell, very quickly. So I wanted to kind of make an introduction video, so it wasn't just bam, here's a video without kind of knowing what I'm doing. This is so difficult. I should have just recorded this on a stream and then just gone, let's just do it. So, as I touched on it, I do stream on Twitch. I have done for a long time. And I've done everything from games to just chatting to crafts to all of these different avenues, and I love it so much. And I've met some wonderful people through just online, and the people that you meet, you just know you are meant to meet them. So I wanted to kind of address basics as to what this is going to be. I know it can be quite, it looks like quite a difficult name to pronounce. It's literally just Knittseh. Bit of a wordplay because my username on Twitch is Nibza, which is also a bit of play on words, but my channel came up, my community came up with it. I loved it and we rocked with it. So we're rocking the name that my community have given me over time, and we've just loved it and fallen in love with that name. So that's what we're rocking with. I personally am really into watching like knitting podcasts, and I sound like everyone else right now, I really do. But I'm really into knitting podcasts and kind of knitting chats and just things that like allow you to get stuff done, you know? I kind of already do it a little bit on Twitch, so I kind of wanted to make it an official thing on YouTube. So I wanted to go kind of down the route of like knitting podcasts once a month, and kind of do knitting chats and like progress check-ins on like how everything's going, and also like the other crafts. I really want to improve on like the other things that I have touched on in the past, or that I am so desperate to do, and I've just never really been able to do it. Only now, recently, have I found so many people around me that are so supportive that have made me feel like, actually, yeah, no, I feel comfortable enough to go back to the things that I used to do when I was growing up and I loved, and I just have such a passion for, almost kind of without being taken the piss out of, and that sounds really horrible and really sad and really mean. um but again, I didn't really have the best time with talking about it, because I've literally known no one else that knits, apart from a couple family members, and people aren't, I don't know, from the part of where I'm from in England, people just aren't very, not necessarily accepting, but there's just nothing here. And it's been really sad to almost kind of suppress it and kind of feel nervous to talk about it. And I brought it up on Twitch, and I was really excited with the response, and I just, it makes me so excited that the route that I really want to go down with taking it, and just going for it and not letting people kind of stop me and get in the way. So that's kind of what it'll be. It'll kind of be, whether it would be a full-time thing, I'm not sure, because I've got a lot coming up. I really want to do more learning on other crafts as well. Um, and I do have my Twitch channel to run and a couple other things. So whether it'll be every week, I'm not sure. Definitely at least once a month for those knitting podcasts, and then hopefully like a knitting chat, or and a couple videos here in between. So that's kind of what I've got. I haven't fully planned it out, but again, that's kind of another reason why I wanted to do this video, to kind of be like, well, hi, this is me, briefly in a nutshell. Um, I hope that some lovely people out there can kind of relate and kind of just chill with me as I go on this journey online as well. Why am I starting a channel is kind of a similar answer to the other things I've kind of said. It's mainly, honestly, to me, it's kind of mainly to keep a somewhat portfolio of my knits, my creations, my um kind of progress and skill level. Because I am really like I'm really someone that loves to, I don't know, sort of go back and see how far have we come so far, how, you know, where, like, I love seeing where people were and then seeing where they are now, and I love that equally as much when it's myself as well, to see where I was to where I am now, and it kind of helps with any issues I might find that I'm having with my self-confidence or anything like that, and it makes me feel a lot happier about myself, and I think a lot more people should do that if they don't do that already. Obviously it's totally their lives. you know but it's mainly to keep a portfolio of things I do. I really want to be a little bit more active on Instagram. I've always kind of struggled with socials and having a lot of socials at once, so again, I'm just gonna see how we go. Um, it will be something I continue to do with YouTube because it fits so nicely with my Twitch. Because as I said, I'm basically already doing this on Twitch. It's just not in a video format. So if I can crack down on the video format, then it works perfectly in my opinion. Also, it kind of not keeps me accountable, but my accountability in like keeping routines. I'm getting older and I've kind of struggled quite a lot with this side of things, which is not something to go through right now. But keeping routines for me is like severely important. It is a big issue and it's a big struggle for me. I have always struggled with it, but it's something I really, really need. It's something that I kind of need to have in my life. So I really am kind of wanting to do it. So to keep a routine, to get that settled down. And also knitting is really good in particular because it kind of it almost forces you to slow down. You can't do it super quick. I don't really believe in rushing through things super quick because you're making something at the end of the day, and I think that's really cool. Um, Particularly if it's something that you can wear or that you'll use on the daily in particular. I just think that it's nice because it forces at least me to slow down and just to take a chill, and in doing so it helps kind of ground me a little when things are getting a little bit stressful, and things are getting a little bit overwhelming, which I'm assuming, you know, as we get to know each other a little bit more on the YouTube platform, you'll start to get to know me more as a person. I'm quite an open person to an extent, but I think that it will really, you know, it already really helps to ground me. I know that if I'm feeling quite anxious, I know if I pull on my knitting, I'll probably feel a lot better just by doing so. So yes, you just see like my projects, what I've made, and the skill level. And a lot of my community have asked me to kind of go down this route so they can kind of not really necessarily compare in a critical sense, but also kind of if they can see my progress, it helps with others' self belief as well, I think. um just I really think that is the case, and it's kind of entertaining as well because you will kind of get to see like the progress even with like the mistakes, and I think that's also really important to go through, and I don't know, to kind of explore because you learn better when from mistakes, you know. Like I said, it is pivoted alongside my Twitch. I really hope to pursue, you know, what I do already as a full-time thing. Although I don't make a lot of income at all, it's something that already makes me very happy. So I hope that in the future I can work a lot more in the the fiber arts in particular side of things, I would love to do that. I've always wanted to, but always been too scared, and it's really held me back. And I don't. Now at 24, I I just I really want to just do it and try it. And yeah, I would just love it if anyone would like to join me on that journey, then I very much would would love to have you. So yeah. Also, like, it's really nice to meet. One thing I noticed, particularly in like the crafts section on Twitch, you'll notice me reference Twitch quite a lot because that's kind of my main platform. And most people that I meet are so lovely, and I just think that it would be really nice to meet some more knitters because, as I said, I don't really know anyone around this area that is even interested in that sort of thing. Like, it's not really, at least to my knowledge, a big thing here. And I've kind of felt a little bit not singled out, but just kind of a little bit different. And it would be nice to meet some people, you know? I'm thinking I don't want to set too many milestones or targets really, because I don't want to overwhelm myself. Um, I want to see how we go, find a nice steady pace, if you like. So I'm kind of thinking 1 to 2 uploads a month, and we'll just see how we go. But yeah, this is basically my little corner of the world. And yeah, I'm really excited to, I don't know, share this journey with whoever wants to join. Um, and yes, a massive warm welcome to all of yous that may have stumbled across my channel and you're like, this is interesting. Um, take that as you wish. But yes, massive warm welcome to anyone that's new, to the wonderful people that have been in my life for a while or that are from my community over on Twitch. Hi, I hope you're doing well. Much love to you, and thank you so much for supporting me over here as well, and just being so wonderful as you always are. I I think that's it. Um, I think what I'll do is if people want to know a little bit more about me, obviously I stream on Twitch, so I can obviously link that down below. Because some people like the whole live one-on-one thing. I love it. I've no nothing new. I think I've said that about 10 times. But if you would like to know a little bit more about me in like a question format, I'm more than happy to do some sort of like Q&A, which again can go on this channel. And yeah, you can just get to know me as we go, and I'm really excited to see where this journey takes us, because I don't know where it's gonna go. So I know where I dream of it going. I don't know where it will go. So yes, that's basically all from me. I don't know how long this video is going to be. Probably not that long. I don't know. I ramble a lot. If you did want to support this channel and or me, if you would consider liking the video, or even if you wanted to, for some strange reason, want to subscribe to the channel as well, that would obviously really help me out. But yes, if you are interested in seeing where this goes and the progress, I guess, on this channel and my skill level, getting there, and just just excited with me and with the rest of my community. And to those of you that are new, obviously welcome to the community. Yeah, please consider liking the video or even subscribing. Yeah, that's kind of it. I'm gonna go before I keep rambling. So yes, it was lovely to meet you, and I hope to see you back in the next video, maybe. But yes, I hope you have a wonderful day. Look after yourselves. Take care, as always. Much love, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye. Gosh, I can't explain to you how nervous I was to record that. Honestly, you'd have thought after so long of doing streams that I would be okay with it. I can just tell that I'm gonna go look back at this footage to edit, and I'm gonna be like, oh my goodness, breathe. But yes, have a lovely day. Take care. Much love. I'll see you guys very, very soon.